How y'all doing out there in YouTube land? This is Stiletto coming at you from the Wild Wild West. Got my co-host here, Juno. Got my co-host, Juno, over here. That's my girl. And this one's just going to be a real short video, people. Just a real short video. As y'all know, that's my favorite folder. My favorite folder to carry to work. I don't really carry it on the motorcycle. I always carry my Recons and Voyagers in Towel Wars. But when I'm not on the motorcycle, it's like one of my favorite knives to carry. Let me put it that way. And this one right here is the one that really won my heart this month. Really won my heart this month. The whole month I carried this. I've been carrying this every day since I told you that I was going to start carrying this one. And look at it. Perfectly centered. I haven't pulled any maintenance on it since the last time you guys see me pull maintenance on it. And it's just, this knife is awesome. The Military 2. The compression lock Military 2. To me, this is an awesome, awesome knife. I really like it. It might be my favorite Spyderco. I know the Manix 2 XL has always been my favorite, but this one's right there with it. Let me put it that way. I don't know. I really like the length of it. I like the size of it. I just feel so when it's in my hand, it just feels so natural, like it was made to fit my hand, like it was not made to be a little small knife and stuff. And I like the length of the blade. It's really good at cutting a lot of different things in the kitchen. I'm prepping food for myself for lunch and stuff. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And it slices better than this one. But this one here, as y'all know, this is the one that I got that was a beater I found on eBay, and I refurbished it. The blade was kind of beaten up. The original scales are beaten up. It had orange G10 scales. I got these purple G10 scales from John Demko on the website. Told him I wanted the purple G10 scales. And the rest of the knife I polished out. It came with skip bearings. It came with the Lynch Northwest titanium pocket clip, the carry pocket clip. But the rest of it I just polished all the way out. Just like you saw me do my Recon lately. But anyway, sweetie, you gotta get off the table, kiddo. You gotta get off the table. But today, I carried this one. I carried my all-time favorite that I've been raving about for probably, I don't know, the last year or so. Because I started getting AD20S models, I think it was like the end of last year. Getting close to, it's been almost a year. It hasn't been quite a year. But ever since I've had them, I've been totally in love with them. I just like the way they function. These are easiest functioning knives that you can get. It's way faster than a blank blade. It's way faster than a OTF. It's just fast. And it doesn't take any effort to make it fast. Anybody can do this. You know, once you build up the muscle memory for it, and it's balanced right. It's got perfect 50-50 balance. It's a Demko knife. Totally safe. I got total faith in the Shark Lock. And they hold their own. Shark Lock is an excellent lock. You gotta get off the table, kiddo. That's my girl. But along came a spider. Along came a spider and sat down beside her. I love the Spyderco. I love the Military 2. I think it's my favorite Spyderco. I gotta admit to it. I might even like it more than the ball bearing lock Manix 2 XL. And I love Manix 2 XL, and this one's been like a close run-in together, for the last year until I got this one. Because it's like I was going back and forth between those two knives to carry all the time. And I like my AD10 Tonto. That's the other one that I really like this past year. But this one, I like the way it feels like a big knife. But it's a 4-inch blade, so it's not too big. It's within, the rules of my city. And it's just really lightweight. It's a nice lightweight knife that slices really well. And I love the G10 handle scales. I like peel play, the modern peel play G10 scales nowadays. I put my little plug in the back. That's all I did to this one though. That's the only modification I want to do to it. Have the plug in the back. The only thing that they can make me do something different is if they came out with like different colored scales and stuff. Maybe some purple or some natural JG10 scales on this one would be nice. Absolutely love it. I know that they got the all black versions coming out, and they have the Digi Camo scales. I might go for that one. Just to be different, because I don't have any Digi Camo scale knives. I think it'd be cool in this model. Made in USA, people. Made in USA. This is an excellent knife. That's all I got to say about it. I really like it. It's one of my favorite knives now. I just like the forward grips. It's a great knife if you're using it for like food prep, for your lunchtime and stuff like that. There's lots of knives that make great, self-defense knives. I'm not necessarily talking about being a self-defense knife right now. I'm just talking about like being a great user. A great knife for, everyday use, everyday cutting chores. It opens up letters really easy. It opens up boxes and everything else really easily. It slices cheese and salami like it's no big deal. It's great for spreading stuff on bread and stuff. And it's just a good all-around knife. Good all-around knife. Absolutely love it. Is it the strongest knife on the planet? I doubt it. Do I like it way more than like a regular liner lock? Hell yeah. This one feels fairly safe to me because even if the blade was to give out, it's still not going to cut you. I mean, not the blade, but the lock was to give out. But I think it's fairly strong though. If you hold it up here like this, you're holding the blade, so it's definitely not going to fold in on you then while you're using it. But this is an excellent knife. Excellent. It's a well thought out knife. I really like it. The military too. And y'all know I love this one. The Shark Lock, when you get up to Shark Lock knives, to me it's like master status. Because I think the Shark Lock is better than any other folding knife lock on the market. When it comes to, one hand opening knives, knife locks or whatever, I think this one's the best. And I've tried them pretty much all of them. But nothing's more fidgety than a Shark Lock. That's my experience. And I like this knife, period. I like the fact that it's made in the United States. It's got K110 D2, German D2 on it. Or no, not German, but was it Austrian D2. Titanium liners. It's got aluminum backspacer from Original Goat that I polished out. And I polished out the titanium liners and the titanium shark lock bar or whatever you call it. This piece right here. It's been completely polished. Even polished out the pivots. And of course, fully polished the blade. I like the non-slotted ones the best. All of my AD20S models, I think I have like 5 or 6 of them. They're all non-slotted. This is my favorite one of the five or six of them that I have. Is this one. This is the one this is the only one that got totally refurbished and polished out like this. All my other ones are pretty much stock with maybe some custom parts on them. But this one I had to totally refurbish. Now I have another one that I got really inexpensively too that needed repairs, and I sent it back to John, and John fixed it for me. And he put orange G10 scales on that one. That's my other favorite one, with the shark's foot blade. And that's one of my favorites because that's one John Demko I know he actually worked on. We're texting, not texting, but emailing each other back and forth about it. I absolutely love this one, people. This is probably my favorite knife still. But I must admit, I think this is my favorite knife to carry to work. And I probably will continue to carry it to work because it just works so well at work. How many times I say work? But this is an excellent work knife for me. And if need be, it could be a very good self-defense tool too. But myself, I think of it more as like a food prep knife, you know, and opening packages and envelopes and things like that. I'm not out doing wood carving. I'm not out cutting, you know, metal wires and things like that. I use other things for that. I use, you know, like wire clippers, cutters or whatever. But I don't use my edges like that. I don't try to damage, see if I could damage my edge. I'm not like that. Because I know each time you sharpen your knife, you're removing metal from it. And so, to me, the whole thing that people should be trying to do is not have to sharpen a knife so much. You know, only use it for when you really need to use it. That is if you're using it for self-defense too. If you're not using it for self-defense, it's just a utility tool or something that's totally different. But if it's a knife like my knives, all my knives, I only get knives and carry knives I think that I can use in a self-defense situation too. That I think they'd be a good tool for that too. I have everyday utility cutting things I have to do all the time, but I also want my knife to be a self-defense tool. So it has to have a strong lock. It's got to be a good knife. Like Juno's karambits. She has 20 karambits, huh, Juno? You got 20 karambits? Yes, you do. That's my girl. All right, people. That's it for this one. Peace.